All my dreams come true. You gotta believe in something brand new. Or leave with something brand new. All my dreams come true. You gotta believe in something brand new.
Welcome back to You're Not Gonna Like This. This is the first episode of season 2, episode 13, The Importance of a Fresh Line. Kind of how all my guys out there, how important a fresh line really is. You get that haircut, you feel like a new dude. You feel like you can go and conquer the world. It's a thousand of things when you get that first cut, how you really feel. But today, with us, we got one of my childhood friends, Jamil Sprague. Jamil, can you introduce yourself to the people?
What's going on, man? It's just, a point of a fresh cut. Everybody needs it. You move with more confidence when you got a fresh cut.
All right, well, let's get right into the conversation. Well, obviously, the first thing that happens when you get a fresh cut, your confidence level goes from low to sky high. So, personal experiences, you feel you just like, I guess when you want to pull up on the women, you feel much better because your line is straight. All those good things.
Hey, yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, like you don't want to, when your line looking crooked, like a mountaintop out there. Shoot, man, your cop, you ain't. They gonna look at you, gonna look at them, and they gonna be like, no, see, nah. If it's straight, precision, you feel like, oh yeah, everybody likes when you get that fresh cut. You feel like that little corner, you can feel it, like it's cut, and it's there. But what about you? How it feel when you get to that
fresh cut? Yeah, especially with me because I have facial hair, so you can tell when we ain't people with facial hair ain't cut right, or ain't cut because that shit is rough. We look like wolves. We like mustache all up in your mouth and stuff. You almost chewing your face off. You feel like you said, when you get a fresh cut, you want to do stuff. I'm trying to go somewhere. I got this fresh cut. I can try to see what these girls talking about. You start sliding into more DMs and doing it because you got the fresh cut.
So you girls want to slide the DMs.
so you ready for anything because you got the fresh cut. But if you ain't got that fresh cut, you ain't even trying to do too much. You just going to work and coming home. I'm like, man, I ain't ready for nothing.
Yeah, nah, probably the importance of it all is like, so my hairline is not the easiest to cut, but I don't know, it's a personal favorite. I love when they use the straight edge. The straight edge, it feels like heaven. It feel perfect. I can't stand that black ice. I don't like people spraying that.
No, I don't like
that ain't the same. It feels stupid. It don't make it crisp. It just like makes the line more prominent. But if your barber know how to cut your hair, then you got it on. You got it on lock. But nah, confidence. Definitely is probably the number one thing.
Yeah. You got to talk about the cons of it because you got to go to the barber.
I guess the cons of it. I don't see much cons of having a fresh line. Hopefully they don't be charging like.
I was more talking about like the process. Like I got to go to the barber.
Yeah.
Because usually for some reason you feel like once you think about going to the barber shop, you be like, everybody think about going to the barber shop. Especially when most people do get a cut during a special time of the year. Like, Thanksgiving, Christmas, everybody doing stuff. Everybody want a fresh cut. So you better be off that day, or you got a personal barber. Like a family barber.
I like to go to my barber in the mornings. Mornings or early afternoon because that's when they at their best. You don't go too early in the morning because they ain't awake already. They ain't all awake. They still sluggish. It ain't gonna be half crisp.
You gotta be at the third head. You gotta be at that
10 a.m. About that 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. window. That's when they on. That's when they wide awake. They got their breakfast and lunch, whatever they need. They got their first meal. They talking. They just, oh yeah, we got you covered today. Have to go between that time. Don't go to your barber at like when they about to close, because then they gonna be just trying to go. All right,
they trying to get you out of there.
Yeah, they try to go home. They try to,
Then
just
you gotta.
that's
If your barber place like with a public school like Anthony's,
oh yeah,
dude, got 3 to 4 range. Everybody come cause they people picking their kids up from school. You like, I got to beat that rush. If you don't beat that rush, you might as well go and cancel it because you ain't gonna want to.
Yeah, no, that's the one thing. That's the one thing I couldn't hate. I couldn't stand about times. Every barber closed at 5. I was like, wow,
yeah,
this is ridiculous. Help a brother out, please, because like we are not out of school. We can't. Gotta wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning on the weekend because you close at 12.
Yeah, you going to the barber is all about in the day of the week. If you that mid like that Wednesday, because once you get old, you understand how people getting paid. So you're like, all right, this ain't pay week for nobody. But I got my $20 to go get my haircut. That means I know I probably got a better chance of walking in, getting in the chair, walking out. That's the best feeling, the walking in and the walking out, and you ain't seen a soul.
Yeah, well, sometimes my barber back home, he be alive in the morning. You just got to catch him on the right morning. Sometimes he's alive ready to roll. Other times it's like, nah, I'm tired, man. Can't be cutting my hair those days. Can't have you messing me up. Nobody want no curvature, no curves in their line. It's bad.
Oh man,
Top
a bad lineup is
worst lineup I ever had, man. I think I had to wear a hat for like 2 weeks till it came back. It was bad, man. So like,
I never had a bad lineup, but one time my uncle was cutting my hair, and the guard fell off. Ooh. So it just basically plugged me, and the guard just fell off. So she took me to like a 0.5 because that's how to reset my hair. So, but luckily I had the facial hair at this point, so I wasn't there. If I ain't had no face hair, it would have been bad. But I wore a hat though. I wore a hat about 2 weeks because I'm like, yo, my hair low and it's cold. It was cold. I was like, well, I'm ready for you to plug me, then to fuck my hairline up. It's because like the plug, like what she did, she just took my hair real low to match it. Which is I take that over a hairline. You can't once you mess a hairline up, you ain't gonna push it back trying to fix it. That's cap.
Oh so my God, that's embarrassing. That is
embarrassing. So like nah.
That's OD embarrassing. But now me, I went to my granddad's house one time and he was like, hey, let me cut your hair. And I was like, you know how to cut hair? And he was like, yeah, I know how to cut hair. And man, I looked at it when he finished. He rounded me. I was like, oh. Mom got back home. Mom came home. She looked at me. She was like, you let him cut your hair? He was like, yeah, don't ever let him cut your hair ever again.
It's always crazy when the uncles and the stuff like the dad want to cut his hair. Because you really can't tell them, especially when you was younger. You can't tell them no.
No. This was I was older. I was 17. I was 17 was happening.
You supposed to tell him no.
Like because he said he could cut, and I'm thinking, all right, he gonna square. He hip with the times.
Do it real simple.
My mom was like, no, he cuts like it's still 1975. He rounds your back, rounds your edges. It man, no. Luckily you got a bowl cut. It ain't. Man had a hat on for at least 2 weeks. Went to Hibbert Sports immediately. Then luckily for Hibbert Sports, they had a 2 for $20 on hats. White one for when I wore lighter clothes, black one when I wore dark clothes. Man, but it was my first 2 weeks in college. Them hats never came off. They was like, why are you always wearing a hat? Man, you don't want to see what's underneath here.
Have you ever seen somebody get a bad haircut?
Yeah.
You sitting in the barbershop, you like, oh.
Oh, I have not seen nobody get one in the barbershop, but I've seen results and people like,
yeah.
Oh, bro, like nah. One dude, I remember I saw him in campus. This was my sophomore year, and somebody messed his fade up. Like it was like a fade, and then it was like like a 1.5 here and a straight 0.5 in the back. It did not match at all. Like bro just said he just went home.
Oh man.
And the fact about the matter, it was somebody on campus. It was one of the frat brothers. And I was like, how you let this bro? I was like, bro, the cut is cheap. I was like, how much you pay for that? I was like, I paid $20 for it. I'm like, you paid $20 for that, bro? You better off going off campus paying the same amount. At least you got a barber touching your head. Jeez. Man, unfortunate.
Man, I haven't set up in a barbershop before, man, and I hear people say what they want. And the first cut, you could tell, oh, he ain't, or people like, take a little bit of oil. He take the big clip out. I said, oh, that cut gone already. That cut already done for. He said a little bit. You done already took more off with the first year than he wanted. And I just be like, some barbers don't listen. They hear what they wanted.
Oh man, not at all.
You say take a little off, all they hear is off.
Yeah, I don't know what's with the thing confusing me was what's with the inflation of prices all of a sudden. Back when I was a kid, even though the adults too, if you was 12 and up, the haircut was $12.
Yeah,
now,
I remember I was like, damn. When I was young, I
was 15. Now they 20. Now it might about 5 years they might be 25. I'm gonna be like, oh.
I mean, you got to, cause one thing about it is like the girls when they get their hair done.
That's a lot of hair though.
It is, but it's even about like the regular hair getting that stuff done. They pay.
Exactly, but that takes
dudes, we always barber
3
like
hours. This takes 15 minutes.
Yeah, as a barber, you like they always gonna need a haircut. Like you can't just say. Then it's harder to. Most people don't want to learn it, and a lot of people don't got the steady hand to do it anyway.
Oh yeah, nah.
So I'm like, you eventually just the price. You be like, man, this is OD. But when you done, you're like, it was worth it. When you looking at most barbers are worth their prices.
Most are, yeah.
Some you can drop it down.
Personally, the way my barber do me up here, probably the best barber I know. That man take care. He do great things. That boy had me Chris coming out the shop.
Paid promotions.
Ain't no paid promotions, man. He know. But all of my people out there, look, this is how you get your best cut every time. When your barber just give you a regular cut, he just like, all right, I'm gonna cook you up and we're gonna go about our business. You tip him for just a regular cut, just a simple cut. Then if you tip him like once or twice, one of them days he gonna come back, I'll be like, oh yeah, he tipped. So I'm gonna go ahead and bless him real fast, get the straight edge out and everything.
You been hitting your barber for
you ain't got tip him a lot now. You ain't got to tip him no $10. Tip him like $2, a $5.
Keep the change.
Yeah, tell him keep the change. If you give him a 20, if you give him a 25, tell him keep the change.
Yeah.
A little tip go a long way because then they're gonna come back and be like, oh yeah, he tips. So I'm gonna make sure.
That's a good dude.
I take real good care because I know if I take care of his hair, he can give me that little $25 and come out and come back to it. One thing I don't like about a lot of things is, hey, look, avoid paying with your card at all costs. I don't know why they try to throw that $5 upcharge in there. I'd be like, dang. That's the tip right there. I'm not paying.
It must be a Nova Jones.
Yeah, nah, it ain't.
Yeah, because in town, Bob, there's $1. It does $1 more.
No, it's like a $5 upcharge.
But yeah, the car, I'd be like, man, I ain't getting tired of it. That's $1.
I make sure, but it's weird. You don't want to pay that ATM charge either. I ain't trying to pay that. Lose more money than I took out. That's bad for business. But the haircut is extremely valuable. Like, I don't know. I know my sister one time, she was like, haircuts aren't that important. I was like, you don't understand, man. You don't understand.
Don't understand.
And I she was young. She was like 14, 13, so she ain't been around a lot of guys at that time. Yeah. She said that 2 years ago, actually. She ain't been around a lot of guys yet, but I feel like when she get older, she starts seeing more guys.
She'll understand.
She'll understand how his confidence slides on down. When he get that fresh cut, he feel like, oh yeah, let's move.
And sometimes a lot of people, when they got a lot of hair, a haircut, they like a whole different
new person. Haircuts feel good, man. It's something about when you get that cut and you can scratch your head again. It's like, oh yeah, I can.
You feel it. You feel it.
You feel the air. I hate to say it, this might sound like you in 1950. You feel the air flowing through your hair. It's like,
Yeah,
right.
you feel it. But that's the
You
only
feel,
thing though.
you
If it's
feel
cold
good.
outside, you gonna know you got a haircut. You go like, all right, I got this haircut. I gotta go for me.
The haircut's so valuable, even when it's cold outside. If that joint is right, when you come out, you be like, you ain't even worried about the weather. You ain't even worried about it.
You be good. You like, you put a hat
Especially,
on.
especially you got ways like me and Jamil here. You know, you put that shea butter on your head. You tie it down one time.
You
It ain't gonna be
get some
cold
good
no more.
shine on and get some.
Yeah, the shea butter gonna be
Shine.
too thick, so the air not gonna pierce that shea butter. That shea butter layer's gonna
You
right. And you know, he used that shea butter lay it down perfect too, cause like man, you can go like 2 nights without tying it down. A quick brush, get it done. It's like the waves never left.
Yeah, you. And then as you said, with waivers, haircut might be a little bit different because you want more of a. Some people do 2s. Some people do 1.5.
Some reason twos don't show in my head. Well, no matter how hard I try, twos
Cause
don't get.
it's 2s. It ain't low. It ain't really low. You realize you really ain't got a haircut. You just more of the shape of the end of that. 1.5, you gonna show that boy he got a haircut.
Yeah.
Cause it's just gonna show. Then your waves will get a little more pop. It's a little more deeper for the waves to show.
Yeah, to all my waivers out there, 1.5 is low as you go. Do not get a 1. Do not get a 0.5. You're gonna basically
You can
wasting
do
time. You cut your waves out,
you
they're gone.
you can do 2, then ask them to go over again with a 0.5 just to even it up. But other than that, I wouldn't tell them. Look, I want all up top 1.5. I mean, a 2.0. You like, all right, that ain't. I did it my first time when I started waving. I went to the barber shop. I said, I want 2.0. I said, damn, he ain't look like he even cut my hair. So that's why I made it change.
One time I went to one of the barbers, to one of the shops I did, because at that time I didn't have a consistent barber there. So I went to one guy. He was like, you sure you want this too, man? I'm looking at it right now. Your waves ain't showing well. I was like, oh, all right, then. Go ahead, 1.5. You know, that's a barber right there. If your barber tells you when he's cutting your hair, he's like, hey, man, I don't know about this. You know, it ain't looking like you want it to look. You want to try a little something different. That's how you know the barber is like, oh yeah, he's doing a good thing. But, you know,
did you ever do the temps?
The temps I did. I used to, but I stopped doing them because it just got boring. I didn't like it. After a while. It didn't feel like it helped. Like sometimes I do it because like some reason it's like all my way people know when you brush your hair here, like on that corner, it either go down or go to the side. It can't split both ways. So you gotta cut that little corner down because the waves stop at like right here, like right past your ear. That's where the wave stops. So you get that little corner trimmed down a little bit, and it goes well. It all fits. So yeah,
my last haircut, I got a temp. I was like, I remember when I used to do this. I like this now. Especially because with me having the face, it goes right down into my my beard start.
Even my itty bitty facial hair, it feels good. You know, get the line covered there. Feels good with itty bitty. It hurts that I can't get the facial hair to grow like right there. Just that right side of the chin, it was just feeling like right there. We perfect. Everywhere else we good. The right side of the chin is all I need, man. They won. But no, the haircut is probably the best thing, you know. But while we talking about it, so you know, NBA players, they probably get some of the best lines known to man.
They do.
Respectively, you know who your guys are. So Jamil, let me hear it. Top 5 haircuts in the NBA.
Jason Tatum don't be sharp.
Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose don't be OD sharp. I'm like somebody using a razor blade for your junk. That don't be that's like, Jason Tatum don't be sharp. Lot don't be. When Braun get a cut, I can tell he get a cut. Cause you know my boy balding, so he really at the point of him just getting the shape up.
Come on, man. Braun.
I can tell when Braun get a cut.
No.
I ain't talking about good because he balding. He need to go. He's balding, but I can tell when you get a little.
I don't know why he just couldn't go bald already. He should have, like, I'm telling you, Braun would bald. You know, in the prime of his career, he would unlock them super powers. Cause I don't know, it's something about it's something about, you cut that hair off, you become a new man. Like, I don't know, like Michael Jordan, bro. Michael Jordan, after like 1987, he said, "All right, we cutting this all off. Here we are. Like Mike, I can be like Mike." He wasn't Michael Jordan, he was Mike. And
then some people, Kyrie he give a fuck when he playing when you see him.
Paul George is tough too. Paul George
Paul George. Paul George. Yeah, you like, all right, I like. Yeah,
Paul George be doing.
I be wondering who the Barbers be.
Say again.
I be wondering who the Barbers be like.
Actually, like I found this out. Like for the football team, the Redskins Washington football team. Y'all know who I'm referring to. I used to go to their barbershop. It was a barbershop out there in Manassas, and a couple of the players went to that barbershop. So really, it be some regular old dudes. It's just,
I'm saying,
it be some regular dudes. It be some regular dudes, and then like, unless you like John Wall, like he did say he didn't see John Wall come up in there for a haircut. I'm like, dang, he didn't see John Wall come up in here. I know the pressure was on, man. I know the pressure was on. That was $20.
I guess they like, man, sure, treat it like anybody else.
Yeah, but the pressure on though, because if you can get John Wall, John Wall get a good cut. He can go tell his Wizard teammates like, "Hey man, I got a bottle for y'all."
Yeah.
Start sliding because them they ain't gonna pay $20. They gonna be like, "Here, nice 50 for your time, man. Nice 50 for you." All those great things, but we had even people that did cut their hair. Like I said, when Michael Jordan went from Michael Jordan to Mike. Kobe went from Froby to Kobe.
Shaquille went from Shaquille to Shaq.
I think Shaq balled it like his second year though. Like I think he just cut it off his second year.
It was like maybe 4.
Yeah, he did have hair with the Lakers. That's
when he tried to go back at that one point, that was
stupid as fuck.
Sorry, Shaq. Balled the ball.
Shaq, I was like, "Shaq, cuz let it go." Let it go. But even Shaq though, even Shaquille, he went from Shaquille to Shaq, dunking on everybody. I don't know, Shaq.
Kevin Garnett, he came in with he bought it.
Kevin Garnett had hair?
Yeah, he didn't come in ball.
He
bought it early though. He messed around with it.
We talking like guys that came in the league with hair, played with hair, and then they
KD did about 2 years with it. I think he did his first 2 years.
Yeah, but that ain't the same because Kevin Garnett with the Timberwolves won the things of like 1999, 2000. That's when he was like, he
bought it. He came KG.
Exactly. He went super. So yeah, I guess you got a good point, KG.
Ray Allen came in with the cut. Then he bought it.
I don't know. I think he might decline though. Bro went from dunking
okay, because he used to be dunking on people. Then when he balled it, he just started shooting.
He just straight shooting, sniping. Man, I watching some Ray Allen highlights. Bro dropped 51 with straight 3-pointers. Like, jeez.
Ray Allen was cold.
We was talking about this last night. It's off topic. We was talking about another guy that I wish he would just let it all go because his hair just looked like it ain't going nowhere. James Harden, he just let it go, bro. Let it go. He just got the face. He just trim his face up, go ahead and get a low cut and unlock him.
He might do a change, new situation, whatever. But I know
he might unlock them. He might unlock them playoff power that's been hiding for so long.
One NBA player who got a messed up hair is KD.
He got bad. He got BB.
Yeah, that's
it don't matter though. That boy keep a Chris line, but he still give you 29 a night.
That boy the origin of his Jones. Son. God, I'm like, KD to look like he's not coming. They're kind of like, damn, boy.
That shit definitely bad. I don't know. Him and Bron need to just go ahead and go in.
Yeah, they gotta do something, man.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Bron's still trying to flex like he wearing headbands. He tried to wear headbands in Miami because he tried to hide it. We know. We knew now he just grow his beard out trying to take away from his head. But
it is all he does.
Every time you see him going for a dunk, you can see that nice little ball spot right in the middle of his
head. You see it.
Yeah, but last thing I got for you, the pet peeve I hate in the barbershop though is when the old people be getting cuts. hair be going like a wink, like a preview mirror. They got no hair on the top. They just got hair on the side.
I'm like, bro, why you in here for, bro? I got things to do. I got money to make, and you in here with nothing. I don't want to tell my father, man. Give me the clip and let me do him over here. You so you can put the rest of these people out there. He over here about to waste time for no reason. You can see when they come in there. You as soon as you walk in, you look. I don't fuck this old.
Bro, hairline be in the middle of his damn head. They be like, hey, look, can you line me up?
Like, what up? We go hit your brain. You know your top of your head soft.
Hey, look, I don't know how much longer. I take good care of my hair, so it might, be a longevity hair. But the second, the hair just start to get like right here, like a quarter of the way there, and it's just all on the side. I'm gonna be like, it's time. Let's go.
Yeah, as soon as my Joe start to thin out. Nah.
Yeah, man. Or like you can start seeing like your full forehead. Yeah, it's time to go.
Go ahead, hit that.
It's gonna hurt, man. But you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
I done seen, it's been bad. Like I used to see my dad try to when his hair came back. I was like, oh Lord, you need to just let that slide. He used to shave his head. I don't know how you shave your head. I ain't doing that. I probably just cut it. I couldn't shave it, but nah. Some scary things.
My pops, I never seen my pops with hair. Not like in my life.
I've never seen him either. I never saw him either. It was just his high school photos. That's all I had.
Yeah, I see my pops that had the high top. He was a kid and played.
Oh, he had the high top fade. Why he let the high top fade go?
Yeah. I guess he was bald.
I guess so.
Like that. He cut it short.
Well, y'all heard it here first. The importance of a fresh line. We've been selling this episode for quite some time now. We've been trying to really get this. I've been trying to make sure we do this, but I feel like this episode was really just an easy conversation because everybody knows how important a haircut is. Even the women know how important a haircut is. They know what they men looking like when they get a fresh cut, so they should understand what we are talking about here with no question to ask. But like I said, y'all, this is the first episode of season 2. We got plenty of things in store. It's gonna get fun. It's gonna be real interesting. Jamil's here, so he's gonna hear it first. I'm gonna try to get it edited, but I got that music series that's gonna come out this season. I'm gonna try to put it all together. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna release the versus battle. It's some shocking things.
I'm gonna show your editing work right there. That's gonna take.
Yeah, it's gonna take some real skill. It's gonna take some real skill to edit that, but I'm gonna get that. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all now, Wale's an R&B rapper, and we're gonna leave it at that. But that's all I got for y'all today. I appreciate y'all for joining us. I appreciate Jen for coming on and talking with myself. And I'll see y'all soon.